Alright, Juan, we gotta do the trailer review. Juan. Seriously. Ho! What? Whoa! Ha!
I punched you in the face.
Damn.
Juan Maldonado.
Jorge Vargas, how you doing, fellow Cine-Mockers?
What's up, you guys? So here we are doing trailer review for Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, and I thought it was a good trailer.
It was definitely better than the first one, for
Yes, it
sure.
was.
Alright, so let's hop right into it. What happens in this trailer?
Starts off with Mr. Darren Cross.
Yeah, it's the CEO of Cross Industries,
Yes,
I
it
want to
is.
say. And he's talking in voiceover about a soldier program that can, you know, be good for the army, be good for the world.
Captain America.
Basically, yeah, insect, you know, you can grow the size of an insect, be the size of an insect and still be an ultimate weapon, which is reminded me of, like Jorge said, of Captain America, super soldier program, things are just becoming, you know,
What do you
over
expect
and
from
over
a
and
government-funded program?
it's just being repeated.
You know?
So, I mean, yeah, more army, military stuff that has to do with suits. We've seen that before. I'm not saying it's not a bad idea because I'm being nitpicky, but we've seen it before. And definitely you can tell that Darren Cross is the villain of the movie. So he's much like Jeff Bridges in Iron Man 1. So, you know, Jeff Bridges was Marvel villain number 1, and Darren Cross is now Marvel villain number 157 because they're all the same in all one now. Just throwing that out there, Marvel. Come on,
and
man.
Michael Douglas dishes out after a quick shot of the suit. If the suit ends up in the wrong hands, it could be bad for everyone.
Yes.
So we should keep it in good hands.
Yes. I mean, which basically, well, going off Jorge's point, Darren Cross wants to get a hold of the suit. Michael Douglas's character is Hank Pym. He's the original Ant-Man. So it's cool because we actually have 2 Ant-Man in the movie.
Welcome back, Michael Douglas.
Yeah. Paul Rudd plays the second generation Ant-Man, Scott Lang. And then the voiceover you were talking about, Michael Douglas, Hank Pym, is talking to his daughter, Janet Van Dyne.
Who becomes?
The Wasp. Hopefully she does become the Wasp in this movie, though. And she's all like, what should we do? And he's like, I know a guy. Because it's always one guy that saves the universe in the Marvel universe. Come on. You guys have other heroes.
Cut to Paul Rudd.
Yeah. Who's in prison?
Getting smacked in the face by some guy that's 3 times his size.
Yeah, he should have got knocked out in one punch. But he definitely is that blue-collar guy, much like Chris Pratt's Peter Quill from Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, he's like one of us, you know, he gets punched in the face, he's trying to do stuff for his family, provide for his family. Yep. He does something different too. Not only do we have Ant-Man who has different powers from everybody else, but he has a daughter, which is...
different type of hero.
Yeah, completely different type of hero. Especially he's essentially a bad guy, being a master thief, too.
But for a good cause that we can respect.
Yeah, we'll see more into that when the movie comes out. But you hear Michael Douglas in voiceover again, like, you can be better than what you are. You know, like, there's one thing with superhero trailers. If you were to take the audio from this trailer and put it to the Man of Steel trailer, you still have the same effect.
I can see that,
like,
definitely.
You know, you can do things that are pretty cool and you're different from everybody else.
And obviously there's a little bit of that Marvel humor that we see.
Yes, which is very good in this movie. That is one thing I was really looking forward to. And then we see Scott Lang breaking into houses or a house, and Paul Rudd sells it to me. He does a really good job. Then the best, probably the best line in the trailer with Michael Douglas and Paul Rudd. I need you to break in. No, what is it? I want to stop breaking into stuff.
What do you want me to do? Break into stuff.
Makes sense, you know. It is great. It's a great banter between the two. You can see the chemistry going on, especially with Janet Van Dyne's character too. Yeah. So it's pretty good. Yeah, so far the cast and the actors are doing a really good job. Then it goes into like action set pieces of what the suit is actually able to do.
Yeah, which is good because none of the other trailers really got into that.
Yeah.
Not even, people don't really know. I mean, Ant-Man isn't one of those iconic superheroes that everyone knows about. So you seeing a little bit of the suit.
And a little bit of the powers helps, like the whole Penny scene with the ants, like because he can, I don't know if he can control what they're doing, but he can
Or
speak to them,
communicate
with them. But there's one aspect there with the Ant-Man powers that he's able to do that.
Right.
And then obviously the whole shrinking.
The whole superhuman strength while you're shrunken thing.
Sort of superhuman. What it is
because ants are kind of half super ant. You know?
Getting really nerdy right now, but Ant-Man, when he goes small, he still has the strength as if he was regular size human being. So that's where the superhuman strength comes in, unless they decide to give him more powers. But that's basically what it is. And he's also able to turn big, which a lot of people don't know. Just because his name
maximize.
Yeah, like Giant Man.
Right.
Giant Ant-Man. Giant Ant-Man.
Giant Ant-Man.
Just
Boom.
So and
Premonition?
I don't know.
Other movies?
Other movies, yeah, we'll see. But it, also, in some comics, he has the ability of turning things big. Like turning objects big. Which is the physics behind that. I don't understand. But we gotta suspend disbelief because this is a superhero Marvel movie. And then there's more action shots of him talking with the ant. I thought the ant was gonna attack him in the trailer, but it ended up not doing that.
He's running around with the ants. Like there's some kind of ant army, maybe down like a sewage drain of some kind. I don't know. And
then you see him breaking into a facility, grabbing a guy from his time, flipping him over, which is very reminiscent of the Comic-Con footage shown a couple years ago when Edgar Wright, the director at the time, was still attached, which is what sold everybody on the movie. Because Ant-Man is like the Aquaman of Marvel. Like, you know, like, they didn't really, like, I don't know if you make a movie about Ant-Man. So, but yeah, it was really good. You see him jumping over the barrel of a gun, which is really, I don't understand how the suit aspect works there, because I feel like you should know gymnastics for you to do that, but whatever.
Maybe he had those skills as a super thief. I don't know.
That's true. That's actually a good point.
I don't know.
That's a good point there. Then you see Janet Van Dyne with Scott Lang. He's like, I need to teach you how to punch.
Qua-bomb.
Yeah. He's like,
bops him in the face.
You're going to teach me how to punch? Right in the face. Good. I like it. I mean,
the Wasp does seem, or future Wasp, hopefully, does seem like a background character in this whole thing.
Yeah, no, she definitely seems like a sideline character, much to Pepper Potts to Iron Man, which is, I don't want that. I do want to see the Wasp in this movie. I think it's good to introduce a strong female character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe instead of making her like this secretary or like this, like, you know, like the headset. Like, you know, you see Ant-Man running around and it's like the headset, no, you should do this, you should go here, you know, I don't want that. Like, I want to see her in the suit.
I know what you mean, because I don't think we have an Ant-Man sequel coming up.
That's another good point that Jorge makes. In the template of Marvel films that are coming up over the next couple of years, we actually haven't heard of an Ant-Man sequel.
Yeah, so I don't know if she maybe will make an appearance in the upcoming Civil War thing.
Or in other Marvel movies.
Wasp, but
I mean, maybe that's all it is. Maybe this is just one movie and then they're just going to be in every other Marvel movie. Yeah. Which I'm also okay with. There's nothing wrong with that. They do need to change up the game a little bit. But then we get into more Darren Cross's Yellow Jacket.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he has like the stingers.
Having the suit.
Yeah, exactly. And he's all like, I'm going to destroy your family because you didn't give me this for whatever reason. Which I don't kind of understand because I'm like, you have your own suit that looks really cool.
So just go with it?
So just, take it and go with it because you can still shrink. And then you got the stingers and the blasters on the side.
Don't know what his motive is for...
Yeah.
Which is what we expected because like we said earlier, he's a very one-note... like, person.
We're not saying it's bad, but it's just becoming extremely repetitive with superhero movies. It's probably going to still be good. We're looking forward to it. This trailer's better than the first trailer.
Marvel satisfied us.
Yeah, Marvel has a great track record. We're just, we're just being extremely nitpicky. But it's the whole, like, I'm going to destroy you and everybody you love. I'm assuming that he has a vendetta against Hank Pym.
Maybe.
That would be my best guess there. Maybe we get to see two Ant-Man together fighting alongside one movie, which would be pretty crazy.
No, they would need two suits for that.
But that would be, doesn't mean he doesn't have two. But that would be a first. Definitely in a Marvel movie, so throw it out there. And then we see Darren Cross and Scott Lang fighting. Really cool action set pieces. Yeah, very great. Like, awesome. I love the whole
shrinking and punching.
Yeah, the whole shrinking and punching. Then you go big again.
Kind of like what you just did to my nose.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have powers. And then we get the whole Ant-Man joke again. Like, who are you? Ant-Man. And he looks at him, he's like, wasn't my idea. How many times can you do that joke and not get old? Like, come on.
I mean, it kind of is funny because
it is funny.
You say like Ant-Man to someone that they don't know Ant-Man, and they're like, "That's kind of cheesy, don't you think?" Ant-Man?
Yeah, exactly. I just hope that's it with the jokes with Ant-Man. I don't want to keep it being a thing throughout the movie. Another thing, I don't like the suit when the head's open. Like, I like the suit when it's all closed and shrinking, but it like kind of looks kind of weird. It looks very scientific,
it might
which I guess, I guess
because it kind of just like it's like an open mouth thing. It just opens its mouth wicked.
No, you're right. And then again, it goes into the bedroom.
His daughter's
bedroom, and then fighting
with Thomas the Train Engine.
Which Thomas the that was really funny.
It's funny.
It is. No, it was probably the funniest part of the trailer for sure.
But it's a little confusing because there's the whole shot of Yellow Jacket like, I'm afraid of a little train.
Yeah, and then it shoots the wide thing. Shoots to the wide POV shot, and then it's like the train. It would be really funny if they fought with action figures.
Oh yeah, that would actually be
That'd be really cool. So just the thought out there.
But then it shows them throwing the train, so you're like...
So that's one aspect. I was thinking maybe they start enlarging the objects.
Yeah.
Which would be really cool. But definitely the action pieces, we've never seen anything like this before, which is really neat.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to this.
I think it's a good trailer.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a good trailer. I mean, this whole week has been great with trailers.
Oh yeah.
For sure. So
I want to check out our other trailers.
Yeah.
You can check them out. We pretty much hit all of them. So.
Yeah, so just watch out for Ant-Man July 17th. And make sure you watch the Avengers. Maybe there's an Ant-Man cameo or something going on there.
Yeah, probably.
Fun fact, Hank Pym was actually the creator of Ultron in the comics, so maybe they'll allude to something in the Avengers Age of Ultron.
Yeah, we'll see about that. So if you have any more input, shoot us an email.
Yeah, hit us up on Facebook or Twitter. Cine-Mockers, Google it. We're the first thing that pops up.
Cine-Mockers.
Yeah.
Jorge Vargas.
Juan Maldonado.
Thanks for watching.
Signing off.